Hello, hello, spiritual warrior here. I just wanted to come on really quick and apologize to those of you that didn't get your reading on my YouTube channel last month, Gemini through Libra. I was on time for getting everything out for November, and then I had a really bad neck injury that I experienced that I was not able to do anything for like 4 days. So that pushed everything behind, and over the summer I was working so hard to get everything on time with everything else that I'm doing. So I apologize for that. But for this month, for December, I'm going to post your extended for free to give you guys a little extra, okay, instead of just sending it straight to Patreon. So I hope you enjoy that. I apologize for that. You know, I'm only human. But thank you for your patience. Thank you for your understanding. And thank you so much for being here. I love you all. Thank you. Hello. Welcome back to Spiritual Warrior Tarot. Here doing the 12 zodiac sign readings for December 2021. This will be for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising. Will be general. So make sure to take what fits your situation, leave what doesn't, guys. You know the drill. So, just as a reminder, or announcement rather, I'm doing daily messages Monday through Friday. So check out those. They are collective readings. Also, my website link will be in the description box below for anybody interested in personal readings or checking out to see what other services I provide. As I was getting into the meditation, I saw you guys like strip off all your clothes and jump into like a big lake and just float. And it was like a breath of fresh air. And it was funny because I heard a siren go by, and it doesn't happen often where I am. And so I immediately heard, like, shut off all distractions. Like, there's probably going to be distractions around you. So it was like, you kind of, like, lifted your head up, but then Spirit came back and it was like, no, 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 come back, come back. And then you kind of turned around and dove deeper into the water and sat at the bottom of the water, and all of these water animals came. And it was almost like you were down in the depths within yourself, and you came to this huge realization, or like went down into the depths of yourself and found all of these beautiful things that you didn't realize were there. And then Virgo came like soaring out of the water. It was a huge splash, and then you were walking and you were like full of light. Like it was like light was emanating from you. So, yeah, that's what the meditation was. So, I don't know, maybe for the month of December, it is, it is winter here in the Northern Hemisphere. So, maybe for December, you guys are going to be shutting off more distractions and kind of focusing on yourself, which is, what we're kind of supposed to do in the winter time anyway. So we had a card fall out, and I'm feeling to pull another. Yeah, okay. So, we have... Oh. So, we have the Journey card. And Virgo, this is all about... And this makes sense. This is like doing an internal inventory check, basically. This is like going over your past and the things that you've learned so that you can apply them in a new way in the future and not repeat old patterns and old cycles and old lessons. It's like you're going back and going over things to be like, oh, what did I learn here? Oh, okay. How can I apply that to going forward? Oh, okay. And then we have the Seneschal. And this is about... This to me feels... There's the siren again. Here it is. Spirit is saying, we want you to pay attention to your connection to God or Spirit, because this I just wanted to send love to whoever was needing that help. So, okay. Thank you for indulging that for a moment. This is Spirit saying, pay attention to your connection with the divine, with God, with the universe, Spirit, however that fits for you, because the seneschal is the keeper of the keys in this kingdom, and they only report to the king or queen, and that is basically like their authority. So who's the authority in our life? And maybe if you're giving your handing authority to somebody else outside of you, maybe that needs to be looked at too. But this is really like somebody who goes around the realm and is like the speaker for the king and the queen. So I always relate this to the connection, to the fact that your only higher is God. There's nobody else above you, nobody else who can run authority in your life, basically. I feel like there's more here that they want me to read, so just give me a sec. So, servant, administrator, mediator, trustworthy, loyal, service to a higher purpose. So, symbolizes the service to king and country. It's a trusted servant who has access to and control over all within his lord's domain. He, while being of noble blood himself, is in service to and speaks for the one above him. His duties are many, respected by some and feared by others, for he holds the keys to both the treasury and the dungeon. He is both judge and mediator within the halls and lands of the kingdom. The seneschal of earth represents a person in service not to the many, but to one. That's where it is. All right. So, let's get your journey reading for the month and see what's going on with you, Virgo. Wow, look at that. Ace of Swords, clarity. You know, this is relating to the clarity you have as you dive deep within yourself and your connection to Source. It's like something with Spirit helping you with your journey here. Okay. All right, so we have Eight of Wands and the Fool and the Queen of Cups. So, Virgo, this is like, these three cards are here are like what's no longer satisfying to you, or what you're leaving behind, or what you're setting out, like as you go on this journey. Eight of Wands it's a little bit about communication, but it's more, to me, this is more about fast movement. But this is like, in this deck, it's like, there's a long journey ahead, and you know it's going to take a long time, but taking it is worth it. These seeds speed towards a favorable outcome quickly, but it takes what is it? I'm sorry. I'm just like, it's like, this happens when it's like, no, verbatim, please. The beginning of a long journey towards a goal. A great undertaking is at hand, and it speeds towards reward with hope. Okay, so it seems like some of you have been on like a journey for a while, and maybe it's changing phases right now. That's what it feels like. Okay, so the Fool. This is brand new beginning energy, which kind of, it's almost like, oh, wow. Okay. Oh, my gosh. So, look at this pool of water here with the Queen of Cups. this talks about how she can like walk in these depths and she doesn't like fall victim of her emotions here. She's just like, she can dance upon these waters lightly, and she's not overtaken by her emotions in a negative way. I mean, the Queen of Cups can be, but in this deck, that's how it speaks about her, like, you know, basically says like other people would succumb to this, but not the Queen of Water, you know, and because she connects to her heart and she listens. And so this to me is like, you guys have been on a journey and now it's changing phases and you're like ready to step off the pedestal and like take a leap of faith in your next chapter. And what helps is to do that journey, go within, listening to your intuition, connecting to your heart here. I'm like seeing so many things within the meditation that I saw, because this is like, I saw Virgo strip off her clothes and jump into the water with like arms spread like this, you know? And it's like, you've been on a long journey, things are changing and there's a new beginning happening, and I feel like what you're going towards is like a deep internal dive, Virgo. Okay, so why you're being led on this journey is the Three of Pentacles. There's some of you who are creating a new business or getting a new job or new career in general, but this is also about, I'm feeling the union of the masculine and feminine within you, and that's probably what happens. I mean, that's what happens when we go in and we do internal work. We're able to balance the two within us, and maybe some of you actually are in a relationship where the other person helps you to create. The star leading you down your path is the Knight of Nine of Cups. This is all about prosperity and wish fulfillment and getting all of your emotional fulfillment and your wishes coming true because you did it. Oh my God, this is so beautiful, Virgo. This is like my favorite so far. The challenge, if any, that you will have is hearing the call and allowing yourself to be renewed, like giving yourself up to this transformation. There's something else. Okay, I think actually initiating it probably, because the first thing I see is the Page of Wands. But we had a card fly out. Yeah, because Virgo, like, you're all about your foundation and grounding and stuff like that. So maybe some of you are like, oh boy. Okay, yeah, because sometimes Virgo can get stuck in your head. So make sure you're not ignoring your emotions and ignoring your heart and getting stuck here. The Magician and the Queen of Cups fell in reverse. Is this supposed to be up or down? Yeah, it's supposed to be that way. Because it's just saying... Also, don't be timid to take this step, and don't worry about money here. I feel like maybe that might trip some of you guys up, is just being overly focused on material things that are going to take you away from your internal growth. But I mean, Virgos, we are the hermit, and I mean, it's just my opinion that most Virgos I know, it's very easy for us to go within. But it's also very easy for us to get trapped up in our mind and not allow ourselves to go deep. So don't do that to yourself, Virgo. Listen to this and actually take some action on it. Wow, look at that. High Priestess, some of you are very spiritual, and maybe other people come to you for spiritual advice, but I feel like this is like another, I'm like so happy to see this here, oh my gosh. This is like another level. Like I said, in the meditation, what I saw when you guys were underwater, and it's like all these animals and sea creatures were coming, but they were, in the meditation, they were representing all these things within you that you didn't even know were there. And the High Priestess is like hidden knowledge. Wow. This internal dive is like going to be amazing for you. And oh my gosh, how can I forget? The last thing I saw in my meditation was literally Virgo walking out, and like there's this like light and glow emanating from her. I don't know if you guys can see that from the light here, but Oh, I'm so sorry. I forgot to turn on my light here. Sorry, Virgo. That's probably why. I don't know if that helps, but this is like, you know, glowing, and there's like all this light behind her, and that's what I saw. Sorry. That is what I saw, was like this light emanating from you after you come out of this deep dive, and it's like you're like full of bright light. And so look at that. Now the light's on. So sorry, Virgo. That is like all dark in here on you. Okay. So wow, yeah. Oh my gosh, look at that. This deep dive is going to give you confidence and move you, Virgo. Queen of Wands. And especially with some of you building businesses or new careers, like this is going to help. This is that energy that pushes you along towards your passions and what really brings that fire up within you, in your soul here. Yeah. You're creating something, Virgo. Yeah. They okay. Yeah, maybe you know that this is going to be, maybe you have felt like you weren't sure about this anymore and like you wanted to give up, but like the Queen of Pentacles, here you are, Queen of Pentacles energy showing up now. Nurture yourself, nurture your dreams. And maybe this is like, because this is the Three of Pentacles, maybe there's an element of needing to nurture others around you too. Because, you know, this is kind of like others are going to help you within this situation. Oh, wow. I don't know when this flipped, but now we have the Ace of Swords again. Sorry, guys. I don't know when that flipped and what it's for. Maybe it's for this. Okay. Yeah, look at that. Victory. Yeah, okay. So, look at that. Your regrets and fears and losses and staying in this, only looking at the cups that have spilled and not at the ones that are full, that is leaving you, and your self-love is growing to a new level, Virgo. Wow, this is awesome. Awesome, awesome. For the light. Oh, yeah. Don't be afraid, Virgo. Don't be afraid. Step out of your comfort zone. Go after that thing that you want to manifest. Go after that thing that you want, that you're looking at here. And it's like you're a little afraid, but look at the Knight of Swords energy is here to help balance you. It's like take that, whatever idea you have, whatever it is you want to communicate here, whatever you believe in, whatever this is, like just take that and run with it. You know what I mean? It's going to bring you balance here and bring you into your prosperity. Wow, this is so amazing. Yeah, it's like your choices and stuff. Okay. So we just had the Lovers show up, and to me this is kind of like what I'm feeling the most with this is like your choices. It's like your choices have a lot to do with the road that you go down. I mean, I feel like that's obvious, but some people just make choices in their lives without really thinking about it. Let's just get the Fool really quick. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah, it's like your worries from the past, like all the, like you being, okay, Six of Cups, Nine of Swords. And this feels like you're kind of, what's changing and what you have the ability to like leap away from this new beginning is like getting stuck in the past and having anxiety over the past year, and just like anxiety in general. Okay, Virgo, these are your messages. I hope this was helpful. Please join me in the extended where we're going to do a dream come true spread, which is where you have a dream or a goal in mind, and it'll give you like helpful energies and stuff, and then we give you a 3-card spread of advice. And yeah, it can work even if something's hitting on you relationship wise. That can still help you if you have a goal regarding a relationship. So please join me in the extended, and if not, check your birth chart for other prominent signs and check out those readings as well. And remember to tune in for the dailies Monday through Friday, and my website is in the description box below. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Take care.